G'day, it's Steve Starlo Starling here again with another instalment of my cutting-edge fishing wisdom podcast series, which is available in both video format on YouTube as well as audio-only podcasts via all the usual download platforms, Spotify, Apple, Google and the like. In this short episode, the fifth in the series, I want to introduce you to what I regard as the single most important concept or philosophy in recreational fishing, and the one thing that is absolutely guaranteed to improve your catch rates. Are you ready for it? I often talk about the importance of finesse in improving your fishing results. In fact, I guess you could say that finesse is my personal mantra for better and more enjoyable fishing. The application of finesse to the fishing process simply means using the lightest tackle practical for any given situation and target species. Finer lines, lighter rods, smaller sinkers or weights, longer, skinnier leaders, that kind of thing. I'm a firm believer in using the lightest, finest, sneakiest tackle practical for any given fishing situation. I reckon you'll not only get more bites and hook more fish as a result, but you'll also enjoy the entire process a lot more. It might seem like a fairly simple step to take, but lightening up your approach to angling almost invariably leads to more bites and more fish hooked, regardless of where you cast a line or what fish you chase in salt, fresh or brackish water. Try it. Lighten up. You might be pleasantly surprised at just how effective a little bit of finesse can be when it comes to fooling those fish. But of course you can take the finesse principle too far. If your gear's ridiculously light for the task at hand, you'll end up losing more fish than you land, and that's frustrating. I call this the finesse conundrum. The lighter you go with your gear, the more fish you'll hook, but also the greater your chances of losing those fish. Take it too far and you reach a point of diminishing returns. It becomes a negative-sum game. Choosing the optimum tackle for the task at hand is always a balancing act. We walk a fine line, metaphorically and literally, between light enough and too light. And no one gets it right all the time, least of all me. The finesse conundrum is certainly an interesting subject, and it's one that we'll come back to again and again in this series. Meanwhile, be sure to check out all the content on my Starlo Gets Real YouTube channel, as well as my Starlo's Fishatopia Facebook page and Instagram account. And if you'd like to help me produce more instructional content like this in the future, please consider buying me a coffee or shouting me a beer. Just go to buymeacoffee.com/Starlo to find out how. Until next time, tight lines.